Hi everyone, my name is Jenna Zaffino and welcome to this short mindfulness session. Today we're going to engage into a whistling exercise that is intended to help you bridge the gap between feeling very activated, maybe very stressed, very overwhelmed, and hopefully bring you into a place where rest and digest, where soothing feels a bit more possible. So we're going to begin just with some touch. Take your hands together and let's warm them up. As you can tell, I'm in Chicago, and at the time of this session, it is the winter and it is cold. So we always like to give ourselves a chance to warm up those hands, and if you're in a warmer climate, this will also be okay for you too. Give them a good rub, and once you've adequately warmed your hands, we'll begin by just taking them and placing them gently just around your throat, maybe fingers towards the back of your neck. And initially, just a very light, almost feather-like touch, just to get a very surface level sensory experience of what's going on in your neck muscles and your skin, to feel the vibration of your breath. Then slowly, you're going to increase the pressure or the touch between your hands and your neck. Nothing that is going to particularly be a very intense touch. We're not treating tension, we're just noticing. And as you increase a little bit of the pressure and start to let gravity pull your elbows towards your ground, you might begin to feel a little tug from the hands against the skin of your neck. And so allowing that to happen, you're going to slowly just drag the hands down the front of your throat, along the sides of your neck. We're using a non-judgmental lens, so we're trying not to diagnose or place a label on anything that feels different than we thought it should feel like. You can come down to your collarbones, maybe to the space between your collarbones, and then when you get down to a point where it feels reasonable, just release your hands back down to your lap and take a deep breath in. Exhale. When you're ready, let's do that one more time. So we're going to warm up the hands. Already, I hope you feel a little bit soothed. Sometimes you have to talk yourself into it. If that's the case, don't worry, you're not alone. That's why we're doing practice with action to it. Because a lot of times the leap from stress to quiet is a big one to make, so we're giving you something to do to help. Once again, as you've created some heat, reach, and this time take a hold of your neck and throat in a way that's gentle, but that feels maybe a little bit more like it meets the needs of you right now. And once again, allow your hands to become a little heavier, to find a gentle tug. Just slowly, lightly draw them down in the pathway that feels like it is just going to feel good for you. Along the front of your throat, down to your collarbones. And then just releasing here, taking a moment, maybe turn your head side to side. That feels a little bit better, looser. It's always good to check in with ranges of motion. The second part of this exercise, like I said, involves whistling. It's very simple. You're going to take a breath in through pursed lips, and as you do so, you're going to attempt to make a whistling sound. And then on your exhalation, blow out a whistle. It's very simple. If you can't whistle, that's okay. You can still take the air in and out, just act as if. And we're just going to do a couple of rounds here. So let's take a deep breath together. Exhale all of your air out as much as possible without causing any stress. And then when you're ready, you're going to breathe in and attempt to make a sound. And on your exhale, and then repeat that a few times. If you need to stop to wet your lips, do that. If you want to change the tone of your whistling in and out, play with higher or lower tones. If you want to eliminate the sound, go ahead and just breathe the air in and out slowly. Feel what it might feel like to be able to make sound with your mouth, with your lips. And just do a couple more rounds here. And you're just asking yourself to elongate the length of the sound, to reach it farther in time. To pull that air in a way that is almost melodic. It's consistent. I'm purposefully not distracting you with my sound so that you can listen to your own, but as you're going through these breaths, I'll ask you to consider that perhaps another person in another part of the world is doing this exact same exercise with you right now. And what would it feel like to have many different tones happening in one moment? Perhaps there's a chorus of whistles across the internet right now. Let's finish up your last one. And if you feel at all silly or awkward, good. That's the point. To let us release our defenses, to let us release the need to push and solve and fix, but instead to give us an experience that kind of lets us, just feel silly. Maybe brings a smile onto your face. Again, that leap from activated and overwhelmed and stressed, it's a big one to make to a place that feels calm and like hope might be a possibility. So in these moments, sometimes just giving yourself some hands-on affirmation, some hands-on encouragement, and doing something a little different with your breath can remind you that there's always something more to learn. There's always something more to discover. There's always something more to experience. So I hope this practice helped you today. And stay tuned for more to find out more about all of the services I offer in mindfulness, movement, and coaching for your wellness business. You can visit jennazafino.com. I wish you a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time.